Out on this fine Sunday morning. We'll go do some errands and go eat at Golden Corral. One of my favorite, if not the favorite, place I like to eat. It's real good stuff. Real good stuff. So I'm waiting to see if anybody comes on this morning. Didn't want to get up this morning. Imagine that on a Sunday. Hopefully somebody comes on this morning if they ain't sleeping late. Know everybody's getting ready for their holiday festivities. I've seen some people already cooking turkeys for their church and all kinds of good stuff. And that's awesome. I can't wait to cook for our family gathering this year. We're all going to cook several different things. My brother-in-law's cooking it's called a frog turkey. That's good. It's laid out like a frog split. It's kind of like spatchcock, but a little different. Looks like a frog laid out. I'm smoking a double smoked glazed ham and green bean casserole. And this year I'm going to do the Christmas tree cake dip this year with cream cheese in it, Cool Whip, Christmas tree cakes, of course, and a little bit of milk. It's good. It's really good from what I've heard. So I'm going to try that this year. And it's going to be a good family gathering. We're going to have two. We're going to have one Thanksgiving Day, and then Saturday have another one. And then Thursday, I'm going to cook the double smoked glazed ham and my green bean casserole and my dip. And then Saturday, I'm going to do a double glazed ham. My brother-in-law's coming over. He's going to do his frog turkey. And then I'm going to have green bean casserole and my dip. And we're going to go over to my mom's with all that. We're going to have rice dressing, cornbread dressing, all that good stuff. So it's going to be really a good time. A lot of people's getting to come in, family and friends, and we're going to have a good time. We always do. And a lot of times we only meet, one time a year, some of the family, because they live and they have their own lives and they live a little ways off and all that good stuff. So we're blessed this year. We all are in good health, huh?
Quakes 1841 said hi.
Hey Quakes, how you doing?
Chicken steak combo said hi. He's from the UK.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Are y'all gonna have a Thanksgiving festivities over there, or what y'all gonna have for the holidays? What's y'all's holiday traditions? That sounds pretty good. I hope y'all have good festivities too. It's gone. No, he's still there, but he used to ride. But anyway.
123 Slads said they eat fish and chips.
Oh man, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Chicken steak combo said we don't do Thanksgiving. We have a bonfire night on the 5th of November. That's it before Christmas.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. What do y'all cook by y'all's bonfire, or y'all just do a bonfire and sit around and talk around the bonfire? what y'all do at y'all's bonfire? Y'all have an open fire cook? Any trolls? I was going to ask y'all guys, if y'all hadn't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. It don't cost anything, and it helps me get where I can get partially monetized and then fully monetized, so I can get a little bit of money from my views to do cooking content on my channel. And I'm fixing to start doing some of that probably in this holiday season. I'm going to do some shorts. So it's going to be really good this year, maybe. I decided I'm going to cook my ham the day before Thanksgiving and put it in my warmer overnight and let it rest. It's going to be some good eating. It's going to be some real good eating. So that's what I'm hoping to do anyway. And then what I'm going to use in it is I'm going to inject it with Tony Chachere's praline pecan injection, and then put a Cajun seasoning on the outside of it, and in between the spiral cuts, and then glaze it like the last 15 minutes before I take it off. Should be pretty good. And the good thing about that ham, it's already pre-cooked, so it's just a matter of getting it up to 140 degrees internal and letting it, just heat through and through. Where turkey, you've got to do more, to it. You got to have an external temperature of the breast, and then an internal temperature of the breast, and the internal temperature of the dark meat. So it's a little bit more complicated, more involved. It's not hard to do, it's just a little bit more involved. But what we do with it normally is we inject it with Tony's Creole butter, and then we put a Cajun seasoning on the outside of it, something to the benefit of Tony's Cajun seasoning. I don't use, personally, I don't use Tony's. I find it too salty, but my brother-in-law and them use Tony's. So he's in charge of his turkey and stuff, so he does his turkey usually with Tony's Creole butter, which is an awesome injection, guys. Awesome injection. I just don't care much for their seasoning, and it ain't that it ain't good, it's just a lot of salt in it. And me with having high blood pressure, and it's under control and stuff like that, I'd rather keep it in control and my feet not swell. So I've kind of refrained from using Tony's. My stepdad and all of them are a firm believer in Tony's, and I grew up with Tony Chachere's. Everything my grandma cooked, she seasoned with Tony's or Ball's seasoning, and she used just a regular, not the low salt or anything. And she was an awesome cook. God rest her soul. She was an awesome cook, and I learned a lot of stuff from her. I wish I would have been able to learn a lot more, but at the time that she was alive, I really wasn't into cooking much like I am now. So, I just wish I would, when I was a kid, I would have paid more attention in the kitchen. I love to watch her cook, but I just never really paid enough attention to learn when I was younger and stuff. But I kind of learned from what my mom tells me that Grandma did, and she has an awesome cornbread dressing recipe. And my grandma was from Germany, and made her citizenship over here. And I tell you what, that lady can cook. You can make an awesome shredded roast, huh, Rachel? And rice and gravy and everything. I miss her every day. I really do. I really do. I miss her every day. But I know someday I'll get to see her again. So that, with my faith and everything, it comforts me. You know. Anybody else comment?
They talking to each other.
No trolls. No. But yeah, it just it's just I miss those times, you know, because she could cook Louisiana. Once she learned how to cook over here, she took off with it. I tell you what, that lady can make an awesome pork roast, beef roast, deer meat. She can make all kinds of stuff, and it was just amazing how she could cook and make an awesome red beans and rice. Awesome. And homemade biscuits. She made them cat head biscuits and big biscuits. Boy, they were good. There wasn't much that woman couldn't cook. I never knew anything she couldn't cook. She really she could cook. You know. I just wish I had half the cooking power she had. That woman could cook. And they had a gas, when I was younger, they had a gas grill. I think it was a Kenmore. It's one back when they made good gas grills, a little bit more heavier duty and stuff. And that woman could grill a steak on that gas grill. That was unbelievable. To this day, I can't mimic it. I cannot mimic that steak. It is awesome. And I've got smokers, I've got griddles, I've got 2 burner stoves, I've got iron stuff, and I never, ever can mimic that steak that I ate when I was younger. I guess it was cooked with love, because I have yet to be able to mimic that steak. And trust me, guys, I have tried. Maybe it was because it was on a gas grill. I don't know. But I'm thinking eventually about getting me a 2-burner gas grill, maybe a Monument brand, just to have something to sear, something quick. But I haven't really put a lot of thought into it, just here and there. But eventually I might, because I just she bought some good steaks. Which back then you could buy a steak pretty reasonable. Now it's ridiculous what they cost. We'd have ribeyes at least once a month, and man, that woman could cook them. Maybe it was the Tonys, I don't know, but it was some good eating, that's for sure. So, what's everybody else cooking for the holidays? Maybe y'all can give me some ideas to go with what I have already. Anybody else talking? How many people are got in there? 5. Yeah, that'd be awesome to get some ideas. Maybe, y'all are from different parts of the country and stuff. I'd like to know some of the stuff y'all cook in y'all's culture. That'd be interesting to me. I'd love to have some ideas. Something different, something new, something out of the ordinary. Just thinking about it. Some ideas. Anybody else comment? To me, or what?
Farmer Girls. My dressing has carrots, red onion, and Dijon mustard,
Oh, that sounds good.
and mushrooms.
That sounds good. That's awesome. Where you from? If you don't mind me asking. Where you from? What was your name?
Farmer Girl.
Where you from, farmer girl? You from the United States, or you overseas, or? I get people from India, all over. I always love to.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Awesome.
Mountains.
Mountains. I bet it's a beautiful country up there. I bet it is awesome.
Pete Digits is in here.
Hey, Digits, what's going on, man?
Smoked lettuce on the table is usually a hit.
I'm gonna do that one of these days, Pete Digits. I am. I've got to bring myself to it. I'm gonna do cabbage first, though. I got a father-in-law. He's got a whole bunch of cabbage in his garden, and I need to get some and smoke some of them.
Zero Gaming is from Honduras.
Oh, Zero Gaming, how you doing? You from Honduras? That's my stepbrother. His mother was from Honduras, and she's over here in the United States now. She got her citizenship and everything. Yeah, she's from Honduras. Awesome, small world. Her name's Juanita.
Farmer Girl said that's not what I thought smoked lettuce was.
Oh no, we're gonna try it eventually. We might have a problem with it wilting. I don't know. That's something me and Pete Digits is gonna experiment with. Wish we lived closer. I tell you, we could have a cook just on that. We'd go live, Pete Digits. We'd go live. How to smoke the lettuce.
Devil Dog is here.
Hey, Devil Dog, how's it going, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while, man. You been doing okay? Hoorah, buddy. That's awesome. Haven't been able to come into Simon's Lives much lately. I've been wanting to. It's just every time I fall asleep sometimes before he goes live. Tuesday night.
He did just said one leaf of lettuce, smoke and fire and us.
That's it, brother. That's it. We could have our own cooking community just based around that. Imagine that, huh? On a Weber kettle, using the snake method. That'd be awesome. You know, Pete Digits, one of these days I am going to try that snake method. I am. I don't know what I'm going to try it with yet. I might use a chuck roast. I've been wanting to do a brisket with it, but if I screw that up, that's $100 bill.
Farmer Girl said I gotta go mow leaves. Catch y'all later.
All right, Farmer's Girl, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, and you have a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. What you cooking for Thanksgiving, Devil Dog? I know you're gonna cook something good. You gonna do something on the pit, or what you gonna do, Devil Dog? I can't wait. I do that double smoked glazed ham every year, and I can't. That's the only time of the year I really have a ham, and it's pretty good. What I have left of it, I freeze it and I put it on a sandwich. I just put it in little servings and vacuum it, and I'll just pull it out and make a sandwich. I tell you guys what I did about 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I did that turkey breast. Now that turned out good. You liked it, huh? Had Tony Chachere's Creole butter in it. I put Creole butter in it, and then I did the outside of it. I did it with 2 Gringos Chupacabra all-purpose meat rub. It was good. Anybody asked me?
Devil Dog is cooking the whole thing.
Oh man, that's awesome. Y'all having some good victuals in, huh? Yeah, you did. I figured you'd put something out on the grill, buddy.
The Dax Anderson. Good morning, brother. Good to see you again.
Good morning, buddy. How you doing this morning?
I hope you and your family are doing well.
Oh, thank you. I hope y'all are the same. I wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving and a happy Merry Christmas and holidays, man.
He Digit said we're doing sides and taking everything over to my parents.
Oh, that sounds good, Digits.
Green casserole, deviled eggs, and boiled onions.
Oh man, that sounds good, dude. What, y'all gonna have a turkey or a ham? Or maybe a pork roast?
The Dax Anderson said, too blessed to be stressed.
That's it, buddy. That's it. That's what my mom wanted to stress, because a bunch of people were coming over to their house, and including us. And I told Mom, I said, don't stress. I said, this is a glorious time of year. I said, this is a special time of year, and we don't need to be stressed. We need to be thanking God for all our blessings, you know.
He Digit said turkey.
Turkey. That's good. Y'all fry it, buddy, or y'all smoke it, or?
Drunken Chef.
Hey, Drunken Chef, how you doing, buddy? I know you cooking something good. Oh man, I know you cooking something good too. How's Little Chef doing? I saw her the other day in one of your lives.
P. Digit said baked.
Baked? Oh man, that'd work. Yeah, that'll work. You injecting it, P. Digits, or you just gonna stuff it? What you gonna do, or just regular bacon?
Drunken Chef said, ha. Actually, I'm not. Going to visit family.
Oh, cool, man. Get you a break, huh? I hear that, man.
Digit said Mom wants traditional.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with traditional, buddy. There ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, buddy. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do ours at Frog on the pellet grill, and I think we started out at like 250, and then about halfway through the cook, we turn it up to 300, and finish it like that. It usually turns out good and juicy with that Tony's Satch's Creole butter in it. It turns out good.
P. Digit said my sister is handling the turkey. They knew I was smoking.
They do. You put that thing on a Weber kettle, wouldn't it? That's what my wife said. She said I'd smoke anything in the house.
The Dax Anderson, I'm a professional wrestler, flying home Tuesday to be with family.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I hope you have a safe trip home, buddy. And y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. It's a good time of year, man. I love this time of year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. It gives us so much time to thank God for our blessings, which we should every day, but even more so now that we made it through another year that was uneventful, hopefully, and we have our health. You know, a lot of people don't. You know, a lot of people don't. So I'd be sure to bow my head, especially this time of year, and thank our Lord Jesus Christ for everything He's done for us, and for helping us through tough times and in good times. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. We're so fortunate. are so fortunate.
Drunken Chef said, "What you cooking, Rob?"
What I'm cooking, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. My brother-in-law's cooking what they call a frog turkey. It's kind of like spatchcock, but they cut it a certain way, and when they lay it out flat on a pellet grill, it looks kind of like a frog. And then I'm cooking a double smoked glazed ham on my drum with B&B charcoal and pecan wood chunks. Something new this year I'm doing. Usually I put it on my pellet grill, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it the day before Thanksgiving, and then put it in my warmer overnight and let it rest. And then my brother-in-law is going to come over Thursday, and come over Friday, and we're going to do that turkey for Saturday. And then that's going to be good. He injects it with Tony Chachere's Creole butter, and then puts butter underneath the skin, and then butter in the cavity, and then we put something like Tony Chachere's Cajun season over the top of it. They use Tony's. I don't use Tony's as much because to me it's a lot of salt in it. So they are a strong believer in Tony's, which is awesome, because like I said, I grew up with Tony's. I grew up with using Tony's seasoning. My mama did, and my mom did. And when they wasn't using Tony's, they were using Balls, Cajun seasoning, which was good too. But Drunken Chef, I usually cook a double smoked glazed ham every year. And like I said, this will be the first time I put it on my drum. And I tell you what, I've got that Oklahoma Joe Bronco, and man, I love that sucker. That sucker is awesome.
He just said, "I gotta leave early tomorrow morning for work, and won't be back till Wednesday. I dread being on the road with everyone traveling."
I know, buddy, I know. There's a lot of crazy drivers out there, ain't there? I'm praying for you, buddy, to have safe travels. Y'all be careful.
The Dax Sanderson said, "I did learn something today.
What's that?"
Dove chocolate tastes way better than their soap."
Yeah, I think so too, buddy. I think so too. Quite a bit of difference, huh?
Sour Patch Kids said hello.
Hey, Sour Patch Kids, how you doing? How you doing today?
He said, "You're from Louisiana?"
Yes, sir. Southwest Louisiana, 25 miles north of Lake Charles, Louisiana, in a little town called DeQuincy, Louisiana. And we're famous for our railroad industry. Back in the early 1900s, we have one of the most historic railroad depots. It's actually in the registry. What is that registry, Rachel? It's travel registry or something. Historical registry of one of the places to travel and visit to.
He said he sees the Louisiana flag on your profile.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been born and raised here all my life, and love Louisiana. I love the culture. I love the food. It's top notch, man. It's really our. A lot of stuff over here is roux based, and the further east you go, the more Creole and red tint your gumbo is. They have Creole gumbo. They have brown roux gumbo. It's a real experience over there in New Orleans. We're famous for our crawfish. We have one of the world's largest crawfish industry in this area.
Sour Patch said Do you want statehood for Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico?
What's that? What?
Do you want statehood?
I don't know what that is, bud. Pardon me, I don't know what that is.
He said us Puerto Ricans are proud Americans who are Hispanic ethnicity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yep. I'm so glad that y'all are part of the United States. It's awesome. Yep. How many people got here still? Five. Yeah. I'm going over the 210 bridge right now. I'm overlooking two of our main casinos in this area, La Berge and the Golden Nugget, and also we have Cascada and Kinder. Now I like to go eat at the buffets at the Golden, at the casinos. I'm not much of a gambler. But I do like to eat there. They have some premier restaurants over there. They have a Saltgrass, and they have a Landry Seafood in one of the casinos that I heard is pretty good. Kind of pricey, but you pay for the atmosphere and you pay for good food. You're going to pay good money for it. I think Landry Steakhouse and Seafood that I heard is second to none. That's what I'm looking at right now, guys. If you see me looking over, they've got, like I said, you better go in there with more than $100 if you want to eat good over there, because it is very expensive, especially Saltgrass, which, Saltgrass usually has good steaks. I've never been there. I would like to try it, and there's something on my bucket list as far as food. And another place I'd like to go try, but it's the closest one is in Lafayette. That's called Longhorn Steakhouse. It's supposed to be good too. But we have several different places over here to eat that are specialty restaurants. We have Pat's of Henderson. They have Pat's of Henderson. They have award-winning gumbo steaks. All kinds of dishes, they have seafood, they have all kinds of different varieties, of food, and I'd love to try that. I've never been to Pat's of Henderson. Have you, Rachel? You been there? I've never been to Pat's of Henderson. I really never have, but I would love to go. Because like I said, I heard it's awesome.
He just said Longhorn's Steakhouse is good.
That's what I've heard, Pete Digits. So you been there, buddy? What do you get there? You get the porterhouse, or you get a ribeye, T-bone? What you get, buddy? What you like over there at the? What's your favorite? 'Cause I want to go. I do. I want to go one year and just try it out. We got one in Lafayette. Now, Lafayette's about an hour, hour 10 minutes from our house. So it's pretty good. Little drive, but it's worth it from what I've heard. It's really worth it, and stuff. But
He did just said ribeye and their version of the bloomin' onion.
ooh, I know it's a good restaurant when they got a bloomin' onion there. I love me a bloomin' onion. The go-to steakhouse that we have over here that I love to go to is Texas Roadhouse. To me, they are a better establishment than Outback. Don't you think, Rich?
He did just said my wife loves their Parmesan chicken.
Oh, that does sound good, man. I had thought about that a while back, trying to make me some Parmesan chicken just to try it out. I bet that'd be good on the smoker, on the pellet grill, or you know, something like that. What, me? My wife rolling her eyes.
PJ just said I agree about Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is good, man. I tell you, it's good. I've never had a problem with Texas Roadhouse. Never. Their ribeyes are good. Their blooming onions are good. Their bread is just, the rolls, oh my Lord. I could eat just them. And man, there ain't nothing back
He said
their
he
salad.
loves their ribs.
Oh, their ribs are awesome. Now I tell you what we used to have here that I liked to eat, but it went bad. It just went. They just didn't. They went south. They didn't do good. Stayed here for years, and then they finally just fizzled out. Was Logan's Roadhouse. It was good, but the past couple of times that I went to get to eat there, I tried their ribs, and I always loved their ribs. But the past couple of times I went to eat their ribs, the suckers was burnt. I don't know what the hell happened, but it burnt, and they were burnt. And I said, wow, man. I said, that's terrible.
He didn't like Logan's either.
No, I just, at first, they were good. And then something happened, dude. They went, you know, and I said, what a shame, you know, because they were a good, place to eat. It just, something happened, I guess. And they ended up going bankrupt, I believe. In certain areas of the United States, they filed bankruptcy. You know, I think there's some still out there, but they're few and far between. And like I said, we don't have one over here. Now I don't know where else in Louisiana they're not, you know, but they just really went terrible, you know. But anyway, well, guys, I hate to call it short. I appreciate everybody coming into my live, and for y'all that subscribed, I appreciate it. If y'all would subscribe to my channel, and trying to get up to 1,000. I'm not even really at 500 yet, but if y'all would, I'd appreciate it. Don't cost a penny. If y'all would subscribe, like it, share this live out, that would be awesome. And I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas. I will be on here before Christmas for sure. I don't know if I'll be back on here before Thanksgiving. If I'm not, everybody have a blessed holiday season and a awesome Thanksgiving. And y'all, for the ones that are traveling near or y'all be careful out there. There's a lot of crazies on the highway. And I send much love to everybody. And y'all eat. Y'all eat till y'all can't eat no more. It's awesome. Till next time, I appreciate y'all watching. And remember to spend time with family and friends, especially this time of year. Life's too short not to. Till next time, thanks for watching. And y'all have a blessed Thanksgiving. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.